Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. It's your boy Jeremiah back again to talk Laker basketball. Finally, man, we finally get to watch the boys play. It's been a week. It's been a long time. Feels longer, but I'm just glad I got to see the team play tonight, and I'm glad we got to see the Lakers get a dub in much needed fashion, and it was in convincing fashion. But let's get on right into it. Today, the Lakers took on the Golden State Warriors. Lakers defeated the Golden State Warriors 124 to 111. High man for the game, the new man in the building, Malik Beasley with 25, and he was stroking that thing tonight, man. He was letting it fly from deep. Let it fly. We need him to go in, and he was letting them go in. 7 for 11 from the three-point line. So extremely efficient tonight, something we absolutely needed. And let's get right into the game. All right. So you see in the first quarter, or this is the first half, I want to say first quarter, we lost D'Angelo Russell, sprained his ankle, taking the ball out of bounds, stepping on someone's foot. And I just want to say probably it was a little precautionary. The Lakers took D'Lo out, didn't bring him back in. They don't want to, risk further injury or having that injury be too bad to the point where when he's trying to recover is not something you're trying to recover in the game and not recovering on the sidelines in the training room. So that's fine with me. The Lakers were still able to get it done. Like I said before, we still have a very adept in a very adequate point guard coming off the bench in Dennis Schroeder. He started a lot of games for us this season. So with D'Lo going down today, I was okay with Schroeder coming in and making do with what he got. And actually, Schroeder had a pretty good game. I would say he had a better game distributing the ball than he did, scoring. But he still looks good on the floor. He still looked comfortable. Also, LeBron had a terrible night from the field, man. Terrible night from the field. 5 for 20, 2 for 6 from the three. And I mean, they said during the broadcast that LeBron was like a little sick. He was a little under the weather or a little hurt. So whatever the case may be, let's just hope he's over that by Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I want to say Saturday we play a game. No, Sunday next game against the Grizzlies. So just hoping LeBron feels better by then. And then AD 5 field goals. Yeah, I don't like really watching the stat sheet like that, but I want to say, man, 5 field goals for the biggest dude on the team, or besides Mo Bamba, one of our most dominant guys on the team. 5 field goals. AD, you got to start requesting the ball. You got to start getting it in there. You got to start scoring it. 5 field goals is not going to win us playoff games if that's what we want to do. It's not going to win us playoff series if that's the goal to do. So, look, with that being said, we need to see AD become way more aggressive with his ball touches. 5 field goals for the whole entire game. That's just not something that's going to work or something I see that's going to be very conducive, because we got away with it tonight because the Warriors just aren't a good team right now. Klay is not the best, not the guy he's not the guy we know him to be. Jordan Poole had a terrible game tonight, absolutely terrible to watch. I want to say he only made like 3 shots. And then, the Warriors had no Steph. So a lot of the scoring had to come from other places. Ty Jerome was, trying to do his thing. Kevon Looney, we saw him, make a little push late in the game. But other than that, the Warriors were kind of like dry on offense, and they just were getting eaten up in transition by Laker fast breaks. So that's always good to see. Good to see my team do good. Good to see the team do bad. But I'm going to continue going down the line. Also, shout out that boy Austin Reaves. Always coming in, always knowing what to do, always in the right place, right time, making shots, distributing the ball, getting steals. We just love his activity. We wish we could start him, but, we have to start Beasley because of what we're paying him and what we just acquire him at the trade line. But, man, AR, we really need your production. And when he comes in the game, it's a burst of energy coming into the game, hopping on the floor. So AR, your production is always, I don't think it doesn't go unnoticed. We always see what you're doing out there. Let me keep going. And actually, I want to say Rui Hachimura had a good game. Played 25 minutes. He looked good, was getting to his spots, getting open shots. And Rui he just looks more comfortable now. I'm gonna say that much. Way more comfortable on the floor, way more comfortable, taking shots. He doesn't look as nervous out there. And also, I do want to get back to LeBron and AD. They didn't play over 30 minutes tonight, which is good because, if they're playing over 30 minutes, that means we're losing, and that means the other guys aren't contributing. So for them to have sort of not bad games, but have the top 2 guys on your team score less than 15 points, actually, less than 15. LeBron had 13, AD had 12, and the Lakers were still able to win in convincing fashion. So that just shows you that depth really matters, and this is something the Lakers lacked all season up until 2 weeks ago. So this is something you can build on. And I know it's beating the Warriors, but that still counts as a win because the Lakers need all they can, especially in that tight Western Conference bracket. Excuse me. But let me get back into the game. So we've seen the Lakers get a lot of their transition buckets tonight, and we've seen them make a lot of threes. Something that we just 3-pointing especially is something we could not do for the majority of the season. Lakers shot 53% from 3-pointers tonight. And when we needed 3-point shooting the most in other parts of the season, we just couldn't get it. Malik Beasley almost immediately helped out with that, going 7-11 tonight. And, we got other guys to hit shots. But, man, shooting 53% from the field for the Lakers this season is pretty much unheard of. Up until this point, they were at the bottom of the league in shooting threes. So to see them come out tonight and, turn one of their biggest weaknesses into the reason they won the game is absolutely amazing. And it just gets me more happy going forward facing other teams. Like I'm not as worried that, we're going to be shot out of the game or played out of the game because we can't make threes. Like we have the ability to stay in the game and, contribute from other places. But it was good to see it was good to see production come from different places tonight, not just from the top heavy LeBron, AD. Like I said, they didn't even score 15 points tonight. The Lakers still won in convincing fashion. Should have won by 20 points, but the bench, they sort of took their foot off the gas, and the Warriors team kept pushing, trying to close that lead. But up until LeBron came out, I want to say Lakers are almost up 20 points. So 20-point leads against teams you're supposed to beat, that is a good sign. That is a good sign. But moving on, so we got coming up on Sunday, we have another Western Conference team. We got that's Dodgers. Yeah, Sunday. We got the Mavericks on ABC. Big game, right? We need to beat Western Conference teams, especially the ones whose spots we want to take and where we want to get at in the standing. So Mavericks, they're I want to say they're at the 5 or the 6 seed, that spot we really want. And with teams like the Trailblazers losing tonight, the Jazz losing tonight, that closes the Lakers' gap to get into that play-in, that postseason play. So like I said before, like everybody's saying, the Lakers now just have to win games. It's not on the roster. It's not on a single player. It's not on injuries. The Lakers need to go out there and win games, and they've been doing that ever since, they went out and acquired those guys, with the anomaly being that one loss where they got shut out the game by the Portland Trailblazers, who were extremely hot that night. But like I'm saying, win. That's all we can do. We can't hope for anything else. Injuries. Hopefully, D'Lo is back next game. They said it was just something they want to be precautionary, day-to-day issue. It didn't look too bad. Like, just as a basketball player myself, we've seen those kind of injuries. We've seen guys come back within a couple of days. But, we just want D'Lo to be healthy as he can, not hurt on the floor. So as long as he gets back to a point where he's playing comfortably and pain-free, that's great for me, great for Laker Nation. But until next time, y'all, peace. I'll see y'all Sunday. Let's go to Dallas and let's get this dub, baby. Until next time, y'all.